Hey Internet, Justin from Darkside Records here, located at 611 Dutchess Turnpike in Poughkeepsie, or on the web at darksiderecords.com. We are here talking about the new Audio-Technica LP120X, the upgraded big brother to the former LP120. And many of you have purchased this during quarantine. Thank you to everyone that has. And we figured we'd give you a little unboxing video, a little how to set up this magnificent turntable. So this is how it came home to you, and then this is how it looks when you take it out. And here it is. I'll lay it out for you. So from my left, your right, we've got your dust cover. We've got your aluminum platter. We got the body of the new LP120X, which has been redesigned, a little sleek new look. We've got your instruction manual, cables, 45 adapter, new and improved power adapter, which has now been taken out of the turntable. And the reason for that is you're going to get a cleaner signal by having this detached from the turntable. USB cable so that you can hook it up to your computer, either to play through your computer or transfer audio if you'd like. And now, new and improved removable RCA cable. In the previous version, the LP120, it was hardwired cables. That means if anything went wrong, it was a much more complicated fix. So now if you got a bad cable, bloop, you're done. You've got your hinges for the dust cover, counterweight, cartridge with head shell. This is a new cartridge that they've put on here, the VM95E. It's got a higher output, and you're going to get a little better sonic playback than the one that came on the LP120, as well as the new removable target light for your low light situations, like when you're in the club. So let's start by putting the platter on. This is an aluminum platter, and these dots that you see on the edge here, they're not just for decoration, they're actually stroboscopic, so you can see how accurate your motor is. And here on the turntable, you actually have a little guide to show you how accurate the speed of your turntable is. So the power switch that'll cast the light onto the platter as it spins, and the size of the dot will line up with the markings right here on the body, and that way you can see that you are indeed playing at the correct speed. So you're going to set the platter down here on the table over the center spindle. Comes with this felt Audio-Technica mat. No thanks. There we go. How about a little classy upgrade, shall you? The Darkside Records cork mat, available at darksiderecords.com, of course. The perfect complement to any turntable. Alright, next let's go ahead and take care of the cartridge. So this is a removable head shell. This is one of the great features about this turntable and at this price point. So at the lower end models, say like the LP60X, the cartridge is not removable. So you can change out the stylus when it wears out, but you could never upgrade. With the LP120X, this is a universal head shell, so you can add any cartridge in the world that you see fit for it. And all you have to do to install the head shell is plug it in and just screw it down. Not too tight, just a little snug. And there you have it. Alright, now that you've installed your head shell, that's good to go. It's time to go to the other end of the tone arm and install the counterweight. So this is the counterweight, and this actually is what helps you balance the tone arm and apply the proper amount of tracking force to your records as they play. Not too much, not too little, that's the key. Now we showed you how to set this up in our project unboxing video, but we're going to do it again now for you Audio-Technica users. So all you need to do is make sure that the scale, which moves independently from the rest of the counterweight, is facing the front of the turntable. So just slip it on here and give it a couple of turns to get started. And now we're going to show you how to actually properly balance the tone arm, the key to making your record sound great. You're going to actually go ahead and undo this twist tie that's here, that they've factory installed to keep the tone arm from flopping around in transit. You're going to open up the clip that actually keeps the tone arm locked into the bass long term, and then remove this little piece of what have you to get started. Remove the stylus cover, because that's going to affect the weight, and you don't want it to be a part of your balancing act. Find the point where the tone arm doesn't fall straight up like it is right now, or fall straight down. You want to find it to float evenly, right in the middle. So just kind of move your counterweight in until you start to find that. Once you've finally found the point where it's not falling up and not falling down, you've reached the 0 point. Now that you've got it zeroed out, you're ready to actually set the tracking force on the turntable. To do so, you're going to grab the counterweight by the back here, and the counterweight and the scale will move together. If you read the instructions here, they're going to tell you to set your tracking force somewhere between 1.5 and 2.5 grams. Me, I'm a 1.8 man, and that's where we're going to put it. So all you got to do, you're actually going to turn the counterweight and follow the scale until you reach 1.8 on the scale. That's 2 lines before 2, of course, in case you don't know numbers. And that's it. That's all there is to it for setting your tracking force. If you have one, it's always a good idea to check it with your digital scale to make sure you're accurate. And oh, look at that, 1.8 grams exactly. Now that we know the cartridge is set up properly, with the right tracking force, the next thing you need to do is set the anti-skating. Skating is really just another way to say centrifugal force. So as a record plays, the spinning of the record naturally wants to pull the needle towards the center. This is the resistance to that. And so what you want to do is always your anti-skate just matches whatever you've set for your tracking force. So what I'm going to do is take this little scale here and set it just before 2, and that's it. Alright, now that you've got your tone arm set up, you're pretty much good to go. You may notice in the new 120X that there is no longer a tone arm height adjustment like there was on the 120. They did a lot of research and found that a lot of users found that confusing about how to properly set their height, so they've gone ahead and set it for you for a good range of most cartridges. So the LP120X is a 3-speed turntable, which means you can play 33 1/3, 45s, and 78s if you have the right needle. Say you want to put on a 45, you're going to grab your 45 adapter, put it right in the middle there, drop it right on, and then change from 33 to 45. You're off to the running. Target light, if you want it, if you need it, plug it in right there. Cast the light right across the record for you. Alright, the last piece of the puzzle here is the dust cover. Dust cover here is important if you got little hands in the house, pets, or you're just sort of a slovenly person and you want to keep the dust and dirt off your records, off your needle. It's going to make everything sound better and stay fresher in the long run. Let's go with fresher. So all you got to do, grab your dust cover. I like to put the hinges in the dust cover itself first. So just slip it in here and then slip in the other one. And then all you got to do is seat it right here in the back. Touchdown. Alright, we're pretty much there. All we got to do now is connect the cables and figure out our preamp settings. Let's turn it around and take a better look. So from here, you can actually see that we're going to connect the red and white stereo cable, and it's important here is it includes a ground plug so you can keep the hum out of your speakers. So nice and easy, all you're going to do is they're color coded for your convenience, so white goes to white, red goes to red, and then the ground plug, this slips on and you tighten it back down. Once you've got that done, we need to figure out which preamp setting you're going to use on the turntable. Now the 120X does include a built-in preamp. And what does that mean, you're saying? Well, if you don't have a receiver with a dedicated phono input or a separate preamp, you're going to use the built-in preamp here on the turntable. If you do have one of those things, good for you. Experiment away, do what you need. To activate the preamp, you're going to change this little switch here from phono to line. Once you've selected line, that is what activates the internal preamp, so you're actually going to hear something. If you don't have a preamp and you've got it switched to phono, you try and turn your speakers up all you want, you're going to get very little volume. It's pretty easy to know if you're using the wrong setting. If it's way too quiet, flip the switch. If it's way too loud, flip it back the other way. You'll also find the USB port back here in case you need that digital out for recording or anything else you're up to. We're going to flip it back around here, and you also notice that it's got these anti-vibration feet on there. That's good for absorbing the traffic in your house, walking in through the room, or even like a big truck going by outside. It can vibrate everything, and it's going to keep it from skipping while you're listening to your tunes. That's all there is to it, folks. You're ready to go. You're all set up. You're ready to spin your favorite jams. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call or head over to our website. Even if you didn't buy the table from us, we're here to help. Darkside's got you. This thing's at a great price. They lowered the price from the 120 down from $299 to $249. Take it home today, or stop in 611 Dutchess Turnpike in Poughkeepsie to see our full line of Audio-Technica, Project, Rega, turntables, as well as accessories, cartridges, and more. Thanks for watching our video. For more videos, please like and subscribe to our YouTube page here. And that's it. Relax, crack open a tasty beverage, just like this here Liquid Death. It's just water. And we'll see you in the bins.